Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. So, why do younger women like older men? And when she asks you this question, what is she really looking for? So the quick answer is the reason why younger women like older men is emotional stability. Now, in the modern era, less and less older men have emotional stability. And here's what I mean. By the way, that word omega power is what I teach you. It opens you up to this form of right brain social power, which women are highly attracted to because it relaxes them and it comforts them. So because of computer technology, taxes, all the rules we have to go by, those are very left brain processes. So generally, as men get older, their testosterone lowers, and what happens is that allows you to open up to your right brain on an unconscious level. Now, a lot of men, though, they hold onto the logic. It's like they're fighting themselves, their natural urge. So if you're tense and uptight, stressed, that is not what she's looking for. So just being older doesn't necessarily qualify you. She's really looking for a guy who's emotionally stable. Now, if a young guy takes my course, which some do, they learn how to do this through a series of techniques that I walk you through. If you want, get a hold of me. Go to MikeKollin.com. And you can go to my email, mike@mikekollin.com, and go ahead and send me a message with a number, and we'll discuss setting up some appointments. And yes, we can do the emotional grounding techniques over the phone. By the way, this is my former kickboxing coach and cut man, Jacob Stitch Duran. Okay, so let's start it off here. Number one, if a younger lady approaches you and starts asking you questions other than, hey, I'm lost, where can you give me directions to the Jack in the Box? Now, if she's literally asking for directions and she walks away, she wasn't interested. But if she walks up to you and she starts talking to you and she casually asks you a question here, then a question there, she's interested. Other than, excuse me, can you help me with this, or can I get directions, or I'm lost, other than that, if a younger woman approaches you, she's interested. She already likes you. She wants to get to know you. And here's the deal. She's giving you an invitation. Now, the modern male, a lot of men, now here's the deal. Here's how she's going to know if you've been essentially brainwashed and beaten down. Is if you get nervous, if you feel this isn't natural or normal. The most normal thing is for younger women to go after older men. That is Mother Nature. That goes all the way back to middle school. Middle school girls went after the high school boys. Ninth grade girls went after the seniors. The juniors and seniors went after the college boys. And once we got to college, then those girls went after the guys in their 30s and 40s. Don't you ever? Okay, I had a high school girl. Okay, I knew a girl in high school when I was 10th grade. She was having sex with one of the teachers who was 46 years old. Oh yeah, but I'm sure, they went their separate ways. No, they got married. When she turned 18, they got married. Now, I haven't heard from them in years, but 5 years later, my buddy's like, yeah, they moved in together. They have 2 kids now. And I was like, you're joking? Like, no, they're in love. This song is inspired by a young lady. Now, this song, by the way, was written and made for me and this young lady. It's a long story, but see the image? That's what she looked like. She was in her 20s, young 20s. And she approached me and she started asking me questions and she kept asking. So let me just continue on. Okay, so in the last video, it was, what do you say when she asks you how old you are, okay? In this video, here's the question she's going to ask you eventually. If it's not the second or third, if it's not the first or second one, it'll probably be the third one. And I'm going to say it again, I'm going to repeat this. If she's asking you how old you are, she doesn't care. She's looking for your response. See, you got to understand, the left brain is looking for specific details and numbers. The right brain is looking for emotions and feelings. It's looking at your body language. It's tuning into your emotions and where you're at. She's trying to feel what you're feeling. She's trying to gauge where you're at emotionally with these questions. See, A lot of guys are like, well, why do women test us? She's not testing you. She's sensing you out. She's literally, physically feeling you out. Exactly like your dog. Every time you get up in the morning, your dog sniffs you, kind of looks at you. Your dog is trying to see what kind of mood and emotions you're in. If you've ever been in a long-term relationship, marriage, or dating, women do this every day. This is very normal. Horses do this, okay? This is not something unusual. It's only unusual to the modern male because we live in such a safe society. We don't have to hunt anymore. We don't have to hunt every single day and worry about I don't know, like a mountain lion or a saber-toothed tiger or something, jumping on our back and killing us. We just go to the grocery store. There's police officers with guns, and there's modern society where animals don't come down where we're at anymore, so we don't have to worry about danger. So we get to be Mr. Captain Oblivious and be in our logical left brain and stuck. They're not attracted to that. Even though we live in the modern era, her mating system's connected to the right brain, which is connected to the emotional system. So she's sensing her environment, and she's trying to see if you are sensing your environment too, like you used to up until about 1940s or 1910 or so. I'll teach you how to do that in my course, Crack the Female Code, or for the month of January, and probably say the 7th of February, I will teach these one-on-one coaching sessions to you over the phone so you can kind of get a jump start on Crack the Female Code. Okay, and not only that, but you can develop these emotional grounding, emotional stability techniques which will draw women to you, and it's what she's looking for. So when she tunes in and senses your vibe, she's going to feel the right feeling and she's going to want to connect. Okay, so here's the next question. She's going to ask you, why aren't you married? Okay, or she might ask you, are you married? Okay, but somehow she may have already known this or doesn't see a ring, but she's going to ask you something to the effect of, why aren't you married? Now, here's the deal. She is showing you, I'm interested in you. I like you. She already likes you. She's already interested in you. Most men don't get that. They feel like, I got to get her to like me. No, you don't. She's already attracted. She wouldn't have walked up to you. She wouldn't have engaged in conversation with you. All right, I'll give you an example. So I was at the coffee shop, Pete's Coffee Shop in San Francisco at Chestnut, right? I'm sitting there. There's two chairs to my left, and there's a chair kind of close to me. We're at the counter. This young Asian lady, I'm not too young. She's probably about 28 years old, I'm going to guess. She sits right next to me now. Instead of sitting on the left side of the chair away from me, she got in between that chair and me, rubbed up against me, and sat down. She was letting me know, I want to talk to you. I'm trying to get to know you. Oh, I know what I forgot to put in the last video. Okay, here's the deal. A lot of guys, especially older men, you don't see it, even when it's obvious. When you learn how to be internal and open up to your right brain, you'll see it everywhere. I bet a lot of women approach you, especially younger women, and it goes right past your head because you've been brainwashed and taught, oh, that's wrong, that's wrong. No, it's not. If you study evolutionary psychology, human behavior, human sexuality, it is if you just remember, what was it like when that high school girlfriend was dating that guy who was 40 years old or 35 years old? They always date much older. So here's the question. She's going to ask you, why aren't you married? So the invitation has been put out there. It's literally like she's opened the door saying, hey, come on in. Now again, she's looking to see if you're emotionally available. Or did you close off emotionally and you're not connecting with women anymore? You got hurt so bad that you completely closed down. So women, you got to understand something. You know how I keep telling you how she's trying to sense your vibe? She's trying to figure out where you're at emotionally. This is why they're asking the questions. It has nothing, okay, the last one was, how old are you? It has nothing to do with the number. She doesn't care about that. She's trying to start a conversation to feel where you're at. Are you comfortable with your age? Are you comfortable dating a younger woman? In which she asks you, why aren't you married? It's like, are you comfortable getting into another relationship? That's what she's trying to find out. And so when I say something like she's trying to see if you have space for her in your life, it means, are you comfortable to connect with someone on an emotional level? Because to a woman, that is a relationship. But most men are so logical, they can't connect because they're not open emotionally. So she's going, okay, is this guy one of those closed, minded guys that doesn't open up emotionally? Because I don't want to go through that again. Those relationships suck. Now, if you didn't catch the video, there's a video I made a while back. I think it was like a few days ago. is that the left brain is the brain that argues, it fights, it disagrees, it gets frustrated, it gets angry, and it gets hurt. The right brain is the open brain. It's the emotional brain. It's the brain where you listen to understand. You don't listen to prove your point. And that's what a lot of guys do. See, a lot of guys, when a woman asks you how old you are, or why you're not married, you feel like you got to prove a point, because that means you're in your left brain. The left brain, imagine two lines connecting at the tip like an arrow to a point. That's the way most men think. And when you respond from that brain, you're going to say the wrong thing, and the vibe is going to be closed and narrow, and she's going to walk. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I'm going to give a special price for my internal awareness, emotional grounding course, because that's what opens you up, and that's what she's looking for. It shows you how to ground yourself and open up emotionally so she can connect with you. We can do this on the phone, one-on-one, if you want to learn how. This will be the most powerful, most valuable thing you will learn in life. It will help your sales. It'll help you get along with people. It'll help you create better situations, environments. It'll increase your sales. It does everything. Animals will feel comfortable with you. And that's what she's looking for. She's looking for someone she can feel comfortable with. Most men are so stressed and uptight, women can't relax. So when she asks, why aren't you married? She's essentially saying, are you emotionally available now? Is there room in your life for someone like me? Now here's how you answer the question. So you could say, well, life kept me busy, but I've just not had space until now. Which says, I have space for you. Another answer would be, I just have not met the right woman yet, maybe until now. She's going to like that because it's challenging and it stimulates her mind, which increases the attraction, the sexual attraction. So when you said maybe until now, you're saying maybe you're the one. Maybe you're the one I can open up to. And then just go quiet and just kind of smile and look at her and just wait for her to respond, and then go from there. And if she doesn't say anything, you can say, well, what about you? Everything you're going to learn in my course is coming across from this physical sense of being emotionally grounded and then communicating in this open, emotionally grounded way. There's a form of right brain communication that makes women feel very comfortable with you. If you really want to take the next step, either buy my book, Crack the Female Code, and read it. This book is loaded with information. Essentially what I'm doing is I'm teaching you evolutionary psychology. This is the way our mating systems and our brains, our communication centers evolved. This is why we respond in this way. See, everything I'm teaching you isn't the right thing to say. It's what gets her to respond in the way that you want. And that's all that matters, is what does she respond to? What works? What makes her want to make love to you? And here's the thing. All of the stuff I teach you is naturally inborn in her DNA already. This is what she can relate to. This is what she understands. This is her system. This isn't some foreign thing. It's foreign to the male brain, not the other way around. That's it, guys. Go to crackthefemalecode.com, buy my book Crack the Female Code, or get the ultimate package, which has all of my books, including Get the Girl and Keep the Girl, Sex Signals, my body language books, and the Hidden Right Brain Internal Language. I also throw in an hour to an hour and a half phone conversation, so if you have any questions, you want to talk about something, to discuss something in the book, then we can go over that, okay? First, though, you have to read my book, Crack the Female Code. I would prefer that you also read the book, Get the Girl, Keep the Girl, because there is a piece in that book that pulls all of this together. That's it, guys. I'm an NLP trainer, Master Ericksonian hypnotherapist, Master Practitioner of Timeline Therapy, studied psychology at Arizona State and Chico State, communication expert, elite dating relationship coach. I'm an author of 5 books and much, much more. Remember, click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment, and if you want, you can go ahead and make a donation. There's a PayPal link right there in the description box. Alright, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.